Hey everyone, this time I want to review Megahome water distiller. I bought it a few weeks ago and since then I put it on a few times a week to produce 1 gallon or 5 liters of water each time. It cost me a bit more than $200. You can check the latest price by entering the online shop in the video description. So, first of all, things that you're getting. Distiller itself. Here we have upper cover. In this cover a distiller motor is placed, so as a steel pipe and aluminum fins. Then we have stainless steel tank. This is 304 type of stainless steel, which can be found in most of distillers, and it's perfectly fine for distilling drinking water. However, Megahome offers 316 type of stainless steel as well. It's a bit more expensive than this one right here, and the only advantage of it is that you can distill seawater with it. Also, this tank has this line, which lets you know maximum amount of water that you could fill in. Then we have this 4 liters or 1 gallon glass bottle, which is really convenient and solid. Then there is this nozzle, which you need to put right here. Also, Megahome gives 6 packs of activated charcoal sachets. It's totally natural and it helps improving the taste. Some people don't even need it, because they like the taste of distilled water anyway. Manufacturer recommends changing the sachet every 25 days. When you will run out of activated charcoal, you can buy some more at Megahome website. Then of course this main power cord. We also have the second one, and both of them need to be plugged in. I will show you how to do it later. And finally there's this 250 grams of distiller cleaner. It contains eatable citric acid made of natural crops such as potato or corns. This cleaner will help you dissolve dirt and hard residues and inhibit bacteria growth in your distiller. And of course, instructions manual, which is really useful for constructing water bottle or just using the distiller itself. So that's it. Those are the things that you'll get in your delivery box. Now, what about exterior? Let's see. It actually comes in a few different looks, but each of them are made from the same materials. Mine is all white, but we also have the most popular one with a black top and steel color body. Yeah, but like I said, all of them are made of the same materials, so my only advice would be just to see which of them matches your countertop the most. So, what advantages do I see for using this Megahome water distiller? Well, first of all, I guess it produces the cleanest possible water. I researched a lot of information about water distillers and I watched a lot of reviews where people are testing their distilled water produced with the other products, and a lot of them were actually disappointed because their TDS testers showed pretty high ppm numbers, like 10 or 20. As for Megahome, ppm is usually from 0 to 8, and in comparison, our tap water has a ppm from 2 to 500. The other advantage that I see is a reliable brand. If you would Google for the best water distillers, Megahome brand name usually pops up on the top of the lists. Also, this water distiller requires low maintenance efforts. You will only need to clean it once in a while, and that's about it. In comparison, if you would get a reverse osmosis or other filtration system, you would constantly need to buy replacement filters and do the work of replacing it each time. And another good reason to buy this water distiller is its materials. Like I showed you, manufacturer make sure that your water wouldn't touch any plastic. Tank is made of stainless steel. Outside is actually also stainless steel. Then this body of this nozzle is also made of glass. So there is no contact with the plastic. So yeah, those are pros that I see for using this product. What about disadvantages? If you're living in a small apartment with open area, noise of this water distiller can be a bit distracting. It's not very loud, but it could disturb your sleep if you would leave it for a night in the same room. But if you can close your kitchen door or whatever place that you're putting a distiller on, you should have no problem. And another small disadvantage that I see is amounts of water produced with a water distiller can be not enough for a big family. This product produces 4 liters or 1 gallon of water each 5-6 hours. This is a usual production time for a water distiller, but I would suggest doing your own math. 4 liters or 1 gallon of water is usually enough for 2, 3 or 4 people, and if you can distill water twice a day, you'll have enough water for 5 or 7 people, depending on how much do we drink. Also, tip for me would be to sometimes leave the distiller on all night. It's totally safe to leave it, and it will for sure save you some time. So those are the 2 disadvantages that I see. If they didn't scare you, I recommend checking the latest price of this product. I actually left a link in video description where you could find an online shop and check the price there. What you should know before the first use of this water distiller. So first of all, you need to clean it, wash it with your dish soap, and when you'll do it, take a dry towel and clean it inside. Just make sure when you wash this tank, don't wash it with some hard things. Use a sponge or other soft things so that you wouldn't scratch the steel inside. Also, it is recommended not to drink the first bottle of distilled water. You can water the plants with it or use it for home cleaning. I'm going to show you how to use Megahome water distiller. So I filled the tank with the water. Now we have this nozzle and we need to put activated charcoal inside. If you need a better taste from distilled water, put it like this. And let's put it on. Then let's plug it. We need to put on the both plugs. Almost 6 hours have passed and now the distillation process is over. This distiller shuts off automatically, so you don't need to think about when it's time to shut it off. And here we have 1 gallon of distilled water. I also waited for 30 minutes for the distiller to cool down, because if you would try to open it right after distillation, it would be very hot. So now we can unplug it and we can open it to see what's inside. Pretty nasty view. Here you can see the sediments that are in our tap water. Here they are, really nasty, and you don't want to drink it. So after each distillation, make sure you clean this. You can simply clean it with sponge and with simple water. So that's how you make distilled water with Megahome water distiller. What about cleaning? Like I showed you, you'll get this distiller cleaner. Use it once or twice a month. When you will run out of this cleaner, you can either buy another one from Megahome website, or you can simply use vinegar or citric acid. So to be able to clean it with this cleaner, you'll need to put 1 tablespoon of it into the tank and fill it with the water. Turn the distiller on, leave the tank open, and wait for the water itself to boil, and let the boiling water sit for 20 or 30 minutes. After that, you can turn off the distiller and unplug it. Wait until the distiller has completely cooled down, and then wipe the residues with a cloth or dish towels. And that's about it, your distiller will be clean. If you want to make your cleaning easier, my tip would be to set a timer for 5 hours when you start distilling the water, so that some water would still be in the tank after you have turned off the distiller. And that way sediments won't stuck so hard on the bottom of the tank, and you'll be able to easily pour it out. Important thing to mention is water storage. I recommend distilling the water twice a day, or even leave it at night, so that you would make a few gallons of water in a short period of time. By doing this, you won't need to use a distiller every single day. And if you'll make 2 or more gallons of water a day, you will need big glass bottles to store your water. I have this one, which lets me keep 8 liters or 2 gallons of water in a time. So make sure you have 1 or a few of these to store your distilled water. Keep them in a cool place, like a fridge or a countertop. Countertop that is not exposed to a sunlight. And in this video I left a link where you can buy some of these. Another thing that concerns some people is lack of minerals in distilled water. Distillation process removes not only contaminants but minerals as well, so distilled water is recommended only for those who have a balanced diet. So make sure you eat fruits, vegetables on a daily basis. If you do, you should have no worries of consuming distilled water. For me personally, it was a motivation to improve my nutrition in order to be able to drink distilled water with confidence. If you are still concerned about lack of minerals, you can use mineral drops like this. You simply put some of them into your distilled water, and it will be upgraded with the minerals. So that's it from me. Check the latest price of this product in the video description. I also left the links where you can get mineral drops or big glass bottles for water storage. And I hope this was useful. If you wish to see more of the reviews and videos about distilled water, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Good luck purifying your water.